Hey guys, Sarah here, back with another plan with me. Yeah. And if you haven't seen my monthly plan yet, then this is the bruises from blood work. So don't worry about that. Same here. It's all blood work. So you're probably like, oh my god, you're a zombie. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's probably gonna get worse, but should be healed up by next week, hopefully. But this week we're using a new kit that is coming out in the shop, like it's in the shop like right now. Like I'm launching it the night that I filmed this video. And so it's got the same color scheme as the floral hand-drawn one we just did, but it's called, I'm calling it hand-drawn mushrooms and fairies, because the graphics have a lot of mushrooms and then some fairies and then also some like floating dandelions and some like leaves and stuff. And so both of these kits are going to end up coming out in different color schemes as well, but for now I just wanted to keep them both the same. So let's get into it. I really like the dandelions, like they're really simple but cute. I just like the color scheme for them. It's my jam. That's my jam. So not a lot to talk about because like I just filmed my monthly plan with me yesterday. So anything that I say here, I probably already said there. Just been a hectic week getting a lot done. The wedding sale is now up right now until the 8th. I have only posted so far in the group announcing it because I wanted to give you guys a bit of a head start on it. So got a few orders in for that already, which is amazing. And then other than that, I'm gonna get this up in the shop. I have a fix for the July monthly kit has an issue I need to launch the fix for, which like the fix is completed, so it didn't go out with anything wrong with it. It's just someone noticed something that I needed to fix. And as usual, I will do my washi off screen and then come back. Okay, washi is down. Honestly, I think I could just like have a week where it's just this graphic over and over again because I don't know, I just really love the colors. I don't know why. But anyway, we'll get into it. Also, this one's kind of neat because it's got two ombre, it's got like two like ombre striped boxes things and then one regular striped one, but I really love the ombre ones. But because they're similar, they're gonna have to be kept a little bit separate. Maybe I'll put them here and here. And I think I'm gonna play off of, like I think I'll keep them on their respective colors, but not for the rest of it necessarily. Just to, I don't know, make things interesting. So yeah, pretty much all I got is that the sale is the sale is live, and so processing times have changed to 1 to 2 weeks. Now I do already have 8 orders in already, and if I start to get in, like, depends how the weekend goes. If I get a lot over the weekend, I may have to increase that further, but I'm hoping not. I don't think I'll have to, but you know, sometimes you never know. But just keep an eye out on the shop for that. I wouldn't increase ones that have already gone through. That's not how I do things, but I would potentially increase new ones coming in. And I'll put that here. All right. Other than that, I think I'm finally starting to clue in that Josh is, my fiance, is gone. So starting to miss him a bit, but still, like, I have so much to get done that I don't really notice as much as I probably should notice, like as much as he's noticing. I've just been like so busy. Between Etsy and my contract work, I've basically just been working all day, all night. So, and like, mind you, like in my office, if I'm gonna be working like all night kind of thing, I put a movie on. So like sometimes I'll kind of like have a bit of a break where I just sit there and watch that, or watch a YouTube video for a bit, or I'll go off and go clean for a little while. So it's not like hopefully I'm not gonna burn out As long as I think as long as I don't try to keep this momentum up for like weeks, then I should be fine. But really, it's just that I really want to get a lot of new stuff in the shop. And also, I have several projects with them to work on, so yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll have like a full list, and then I may actually add the second list as like a priority one, like what to prioritize that day. And these can kind of be like little things or errands or whatever that I need to do, and all that jazz. And I do want to, like, once this sale is over, I want to take the full kits that are 5 pages and have it be allowed that you can choose specific pages from the kit. So if you don't want, say you don't want the washi and stuff, or maybe you just want full boxes, then that will be an option coming soon. And then that way it just kind of makes life easier for you if there's certain things that you know you use in your kits, like in your planning, and you don't want to have to buy all the other stuff, then you know what? We can make that work and save you some moolah. So yeah, that's exciting. This one's gonna be like a really small little list, but whatever. And then, oh, you know what? I just realized we're supposed to do our Q&A right now. Now I may have to, I'm gonna have to go and get the questions off my computer then, because this is how much of a little brain fart I've had, is that I didn't even realize. So let's go do that. I'm gonna do that now, before I put down any half boxes and things, and get the list ready for you guys to answer your questions. Okay, so the first question is from Charlotte, and she asks, did you always do that intro? It cracks me up every time. I don't think I've done it every single time. I could go back and check, but I just won't. I won't. I just won't do it. But I think I did it just like 2 or 3 videos in. Like I did it pretty quickly in, and then some people thought it was funny, some people thought it was annoying, and I just kind of kept going with that because I get to get a little bit of my crazy out, and that's what I like to do. Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna put the checklist down. And let's just see. We'll have more questions. Well, this is from Biddy Bop, and they were just asking about the plum planner that I mentioned. And they asked which layout did I choose, and will I do Plan With Me's in it? So I chose the vertical hourly. And I have filmed the, this is like my tiny little priority list, you guys. It's so teeny. Silly baby list. Oh, so cute. It's, I have filmed the, unboxing of it, and then the other items that I got as well. So I will be editing that probably tomorrow or the next day. So hopefully I'll get it up over the weekend. But I chose the vertical hourly. And while I likely won't do a lot of Plan With Me's in it, I will probably do at least 1 or 2 just to show how the plum planner kits that I have work in a plum planner. And also just for when I use it on the regular, I may do like an overview of a week or 2 when I use it. And okay, I'll keep putting more down. So, Lotta asks, what is your favorite book, song, artist, band, movie, food, and drink? Will you move to the US? Where would you like to travel? There's more. Oh, and when is your birthday? I hope you're having a good weekend. Oh, I love this girl so much. She's my favorite. She's such a sweetheart. Okay, so let's see. A lot to get through here. My favorite book. I don't think I can pick just one. I am in love with the Harry Potter series. I constantly listen to the audiobooks over and over and over again, and it's just been one that I've always loved. But if you want me to single out a book that isn't like as standard, well, I guess it's still a standard book. There's a book when I was a kid called The Giver. I forget who it's by, because it's been a long time since I read it, and I remember I just really loved that book as a kid. It was just really interesting, and it really, I don't know, spoke to me. My favorite song, there's no way I can choose a favorite song. There's just no way. Oh gosh, I don't even know. How about, let's see. I'm gonna go through my music and pick a couple of favorites. And then while I do that, like, I love a lot of oldies music, but it's not necessarily, like, I can't really pick a favorite because it changes every day probably. Because we still haven't even picked our song that we're dancing together with for the wedding. I do really like, let me just see where I have it. The problem is that I'm really bad at remembering names of stuff too. So I have like a whole ton of songs, and I've forgotten the names of a lot of them because my brain can't even right now. But I love Stan Rogers, first off. That's my parents in me. So Stan Rogers, Northwest Passage, and Barrett's Privateers are two ones that I love. Like, it just reminds me of home and being with my family, which is my favorite reminder. And let's see, I've got a few other ones. Wagon Wheel by Old Crow Medicine Show is one that I've loved a lot lately. And but then I also love a lot of pop songs too, but it's very like, it's seasonal, it's like as things come out kind of thing. But in general with music, like I like a whole bunch of stuff. I used to be really into heavy metal. Now I love a lot of pop music. I love folk music. I hate country music. Like, I loathe it with a passion. Although I feel like I'm slowly starting to convert to it a little bit. Like, if it's kind of in between folk and country, then I like it. But it's kind of like hard to. Anyway, but yeah, so that probably kind of answers song and artist / band / whatever. In terms of movie, again, it's so hard for me to choose a favorite. So I'll just name off a couple of ones. Lately, I've been obsessed with Moana and Trolls to the point where I watch them on repeat. Like, I make all my friends watch them, and I watch them while they're watching it, and if they don't laugh at the parts that I think are funny, I feel like our friendship is dying. Oh my god, guys. I have, like, so much still to get done on here. I feel like I'm just yapping through it all. So I guess I could do some pen while I'm answering questions. There's not too many questions left anyway. So those are some movies that I really love recently, but I watch a lot of horror movies. So if you have good horror movies to recommend, swing 'em at me, girl. They don't even have to be good. Like, I watch a lot of the, like, 1-star ones on Netflix. So, like, don't feel like it has to actually be good, but, you know, hit a girl up, because I love it. Like, I was just watching Devil today. I think that's, like, a bit older one, and I've seen it before, but I'm the kind of person that if I'm working, I actually like to watch stuff I've seen before, because that way I can kind of, like, still work without. I think I grabbed the wrong pen for this. I grabbed the one that doesn't really do a good job at thin and thick. Oops! Oh, they're both like that. Where's my other ones? They're there. And food and drink. My favorite food is pickles. I love pickles. They're my obsession. I have a specific brand that is my absolute favorite now, which I just bought when I went to get blood work. I was walking by the store that I get them at, because that is at a deli, so I don't get them very often. There's actually 2 brands that I really like, but So then, since I had such a hard time with blood work, I was like, I'm getting those pickles, and I just got like a whole bag of them. To the point where one time my friend used to work at that store, and she got them to order me a whole bucket of them, like a 30-liter bucket or something like that. Like, I love pickles. I will never get sick of pickles. As far as drink goes, it's gonna be an alcoholic beverage. I'd say sangria is my thing right now. Because I can use diet pop for that, so it's not as like, I can make it not super sweet and sugary, if you know what I mean. But other than that, like alcohol wise, vodka is my go-to, or wine. And wine used to be Moscato for me, was my favorite, but now it's too sweet on this diet, so unfortunately I can't really have it. Unless I'm like full out cheating. And, what else? What else, guys? Other than that for drink, if I have to choose, like regular non-alcoholic drinks, then, what would be my favorite drink? Like, I mostly drink water, to be honest, but my friends would say Diet 7-Up because that's what I keep getting lately, just because it's diet, but I love Diet Root Beer, too. I don't recommend drinking a lot of diet drinks, though. It's really not good for you, but I usually save it for when I'm drinking alcohol so that I don't up my carbs too much. But anyway, so we did that, food and drink. Will I move to the US? Yes. So, Josh just started his job on Monday, or Tuesday, sorry, because Monday was a holiday in the US. And, so, presuming everything goes well, which, I mean, I think it will, and we stay there, then when we get married in September, after that, I would be moving to the US. So, obviously, that complicates things a lot with the shop. I still have to figure a lot of that out in terms of what to do legally to set up my business, as well as in terms of shipping stuff, suppliers, all of that jazz. I'll have to figure out again. And yeah, it's just, but it'll be in October, so there's still a few more months, but worst case scenario, I close down for a month or two, and then at that point I would be doing, I would still have the printable shop running as long as I had figured out legally what I can do to sell in the States, and then yeah. So where would I like to travel? Well, for our honeymoon, we're actually just staying at a cottage where we're getting married for our honeymoon, but I want to, after that, I want to go to a resort in Jamaica. Like, I really just want to go somewhere tropical. But other places I want to visit Scotland because my grandma is from Scotland, so my parents have gone to visit and stuff. And, like, obviously I would kind of visit other areas around there if I was doing that. But I would also want to visit, I kind of want to go to Japan. I'm a little worried that my anxiety at this point may be too high to be able to handle going to a country where English is not the first language, but I mean, I've done it before, so I should be able to do it again. I didn't go to Japan, but I went to somewhere else. Anyway, but those are kind of places in my mind that it's like, I want to go there. And then, like, I'm really liking the sound of Seattle now, so I'm excited to go there, so... But, so I'm going to do some more pen and then figure out what deco I want to use and figure out my plan, and then I'll come back for any others because I think there may be a few other, I think there might be other questions, so I'll just double check and I'll do the rest of the pen and then come back. Okay, I'm back and most of the pen is down. Priorities for the most part, I kind of need to wait till the day of, and I've got a few different stickers to put here, and let me just write down nails is this last. Nails! Get them nails done. Get them nails done, yeah, yeah. And we'll put the ship stickers down. I'll just kind of like have her thrown in here, you know. Whoop whoop. Alright. So Crafterina, as usual, you guys know she's one of my favorite character stickers. And we'll do, I should have groceries down here for grocery pickup. If I even do pick up, because sometimes I might just go to the store. I don't really know. My battery's dying, so I may cut out here in a second. And I've got the one for group, and then one for the coffee artwork. So put the artwork one there, and I'll put the coffee right here. And we've got planning. I'll put the yellow one down. I'll put it just like right on top. And let's see, we have, I know we have at least one Instagram one here, so put that there. I think that's it. And then it's garbage day that day. And we've just got our happy mail, which is like Tuesday and Friday. It may switch to Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. I'm not really sure. And that's going to be it for this week, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Comment below if there's any other videos you want to see. And be sure to get in on that wedding sale before it ends. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!